टेक एंड रिटेंशन की प्रक्रिया को नया रूप दिया है। वाई? विद अ व्यू टू इवॉल्व एक युवा, गतिशील, भविष्यवादी, विविधता से भरी सैन्य शक्ति। क्या होगा? We will provide opportunity to the youth to serve the nation for short and long duration as Agniveers. भारतवासियों में देश की सेवा करने का एक भावना है, जिसको चैनलाइज करने का मौका देना हम सबका कर्तव्य है। भारतीय सेना की प्राउड लेगेसी, बलिदान, कर्तव्य, प्लस टुडेज यंग इंडिया, अनस्टॉपेबल कॉम्बैट पावर. We are giving youth a chance for both long and short duration military service. आर्म्ड फोर्सेस में युवा प्रोफाइल की नेसेसिटी है, जैसा कि अभी हमारे रक्षा मंत्री ने बताया। हमारी आज की एवरेज एज तकरीबन 32 साल है, जो आगे आने वाले टाइम पे ये 26 चली जाएगी, 6 से 7 साल में। In order to transform the armed forces into youthful, tech-savvy, modern, there is a need to harness the youth potential and make him a future-ready soldier. अग्निवीर इस फ्यूचर रेडी सोल्जर का हिस्सा होगा। अग्निवीर भारत का युवा रक्षक होगा। हमारे साथ 4 साल रहने के बाद एक अग्निवीर का रिज्यूमे और बायोडाटा बिल्कुल यूनिक होगा। He will stand out in the crowd with his attitude, tour, skills, and the time he would have spent with us. इस स्कीम के कुछ एडवांटेजेस तो बहुत है, बट मैं सिर्फ कुछ इसके बारे में आपको बताऊंगा। पहली चीज, ये एक बहुत ही ट्रांसफॉर्मेटिव रिफॉर्म है। इसके अंदर आर्म्ड फोर्सेस की यूथफुल प्रोफाइल यंगर होगी, फिटर होगी, डाइवर्स होगी, दे विल बी मोर ट्रेनेबल, एंड in the changing times of technology absorption, they'll be ready because they'll be more adapt to take these technology in their stride. There'll be an optimal balance of youth and experience, that is million of josh and hosh. Coming to Agniveers, एक सुनहरा मौका देश की सेवा करने का through the armed forces. They will imbibe camaraderie, team building, mental robustness, physically fit, forged under fire like the best steel over the years will result in a confident and better individual. There's a very good financial package for which the details I will tell you slightly later. As far as the nation is concerned, there'll be availability of disciplined and skilled youth with military ethos and for the civil society, which will add to the nation building. ये काम करने से पहले हमने कुछ जो वर्ल्ड की अलग-अलग कंट्रीज हैं उनकी स्टडी करी। उसके अंदर हमने ये देखा कि सिर्फ जो बेस्ट प्रैक्टिसेस हैं उनको आपके सामने मैं पेश कर रहा हूं। पहला, वॉलंटियर सिस्टम है ज्यादातर देशों में। इनरोलमेंट की जो सिस्टम है वो मल्टीपल एंट्रीज हैं, एक रेगुलर, दूसरा कॉन्ट्रैक्चुअल, तीसरा कॉन्स्क्रिप्ट। इनरोलमेंट एजेस 17 इयर्स एंड अबव। ट्रेनिंग ड्यूरेशन 10 हफ्ते से लेके 6 महीने तक। ऑल द कंट्रीज हैव ट्राइड टू इंसेंटिवाइज द सोल्जर्स ऑब्लिक अग्निवीर्स which they have on exiting. How? By giving them higher education credits, by giving them a good financial package, by assuring or trying to give them a lateral absorption to various places like civil and defense industries. Also, there are bridging courses which are being given on exit. However, Indian problems require Indian solutions. None of these countries have the demographic dividend which we are blessed with. You all know that we have, by 2030, about 140 crore people would be there. 50% of them will be below 25 years. This demographic dividend needs to be reflective in the armed forces. Youthful profile, as the Raksha Mantri just spoke of, Yuva is known by Josh, Jazba, Junoon. This, when led by good leadership, will result in higher risk-taking capability, which is part of our lexicon and DNA. एक युवा भारग्रस्त नहीं होगा. He'll be more available because he's younger. He will be fitter and more healthier, and his time on target with us will be more. Based on broad basing the recruitment, we shall endeavor to select the best. The present age, as I told you, 32 years, 6 to 7 years, we should be down to 24 to 26. Now let us see how the model looks like. Model is based on all India merit-based selection process. We are looking at the best to serve the armed forces between the ages of 17 and a half to 21 years. Once selected, Agniveers will serve for 4 years with us. On completion of 4 years, Agniveers will get an opportunity to apply voluntarily for regular cadre. Based on merit, organizational requirement, up to 25% shall be selected from that batch. And for that, we are developing a robust assessment system which will be transparent, objective, automated, and centrally maintained. So every Agniveer will receive who is selected, who is not, but Agniveers can apply for being retained. Now let us see the terms and conditions which have been specially made for this Agnipath scheme. Recruitments will be part of the Agnipath scheme, open to men, and progressively, based on the service requirement, will be open to women. As far as the medical and physical fitness standards are concerned, they'll be as per extent norms. Educational qualifications is 10th and 12th, which are the terms and conditions based on the service requirement. System is being put in place that every 10th class student who joins us we will try and give him a 12th class certificate by the time he leaves us. There is a very unique package created specially for the Agniveers by the Ministry of Defense and Ministry of Finance, which is called the Sevanidhi package. And just to explain you a little, every Agniveer who joins, like me, for the first year, he gets 30,000 to start with, out of which 30% he'll contribute towards his own package, which works out to about 9,000. The government is going to put another 9,000 towards this. It works out to about 18,000. Over this, there will be about the standard EPF/PPF provisions, which works out. All that in the first year works out to about 4.76 lakhs in his first year. As he goes along, growing with us, he will be finishing at about 40,000 in his fourth year. That works out to about 6.92 lakhs in his fourth year. Besides that, risk and hardship and other allowances as applicable to the people sitting on your left in uniform, the same is applicable to him. The main thing, everything is income tax exempt. After the end of 4 years, Agniveer can volunteer for regular service or an entrepreneur based on the foundation of this package. This is what he's getting when he's exiting. This is not his pay. This is what he will save and get. Out of this, his own money is 5.02 lakhs. Rest is the government oblique interest component. देश की रक्षा करते वक्त अगर किसी अग्निवीर ने सर्वोच्च बलिदान दिया तो वो डिसेबल हुआ, उसके लिए प्रावधान स्कीम में करा गया है. There's a non-contributory insurance being kept for every Agniveer, which will work out to about 1 crore. Plus, he will get his full pay for the unserved portion. Just in case he gets disabled anytime during his 4-year tenure, we have made schemes for that also. Of course, along with this, there will be full pay for the unserved portion and Sevanidhi package as on date with interest. ये स्कीम यहां खत्म नहीं होती. We will be endeavoring to raise the technical threshold by getting recruitment done through the ITIs. Impetus will be given to self-employment and entrepreneurship. Focus for in-service skilling, skill certificate, tailor-made bridging courses are being designed for them. The first rally of the Agniveers will start 90 days from today. This is indeed a transformational scheme aimed to empower the armed forces. It is an opportunity for all of us to embrace new concepts, collaborate to enhance our war-fighting capability using whole of the government approach, जिसमें सभी की भागीदारी हो. अब मैं रिक्वेस्ट करूंगा एयर चीफ मार्शल बीआर चौधरी को कि वो अपने विचार आपके साथ शेयर करें. जय हिंद.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. The armed forces of this nation are the first responders to any external threat, standing firm on the ground, in the air, or on the sea. The primary source of strength are the personnel who man the machines of war, and the Agnipath scheme would give all eligible citizens an opportunity to join the armed forces as Agniveers. The Agniveers who will form a part of the Indian Air Force are going to be an inherent component of an organization that prides itself on its core values of mission, integrity, and excellence. These core values equip our men and women with the knowledge, ethos, and pride to render service to the nation and forms the bedrock on which professional attitudes and beliefs that characterize an air warrior are formed. Agniveers, by virtue of the tailored training that will be accorded to them, combined with a robust and resilient unit ethos and work culture, will imbibe these very values. The youth of the country today have an education and skills that allows them to adapt quickly to fast changing technology based environment. They are adept at understanding and using technology and are aligned to the future needs. The Indian Air Force is looking to tap into this source of dynamic young people, train and expose them to high technology environment of the Indian Air Force, and hone their skills for future employment. The new scheme therefore gives the Air Force an opportunity to draw from the vast pool of talent available in the country so that they can serve in the nation's armed forces with pride. A short tenure in the Air Force will facilitate military training and inculcate amongst them qualities of leadership, patriotism, determination, discipline, maturity, courage, camaraderie, orderliness, and a sense of time management. The scheme also allows the Air Force to assess both the attitude and the aptitude of the young people who join as Agniveers and prepare them for further specialized training in aviation and non-aviation skills required by the Air Force should they opt to join as regular air warriors. This will not only contribute effectively in upskilling of the youth of the country, but it also ensures right training at the right time is imparted. Lastly, the Indian Air Force shall be imparting a wide range of training and exposure to the Agniveers in aviation, weapons, and sophisticated ground systems. Agniveers who rejoin civil society will be job ready to be absorbed by a variety of employers. Armed with skills that they have learned in the Air Force, it is these Agniveers who will carry their training, discipline, and experience to our indigenous industry also. This therefore emerges as a win-win situation with the Air Force benefiting from both the Agniveers who have many options after 4 years and those who will be joining the Air Force as permanent service members. I invite the aspiring youth of India to seize this unique opportunity to serve the nation and touch the sky with glory. Jai Hind.
Admiral Hari Kumar.
नमस्कार देवियों सज्जनों, आप सबने अग्निवीर और अग्निपथ के बारे में अभी तक सुना है। मैं इसके